Hello everyone! Thank you so much for visiting our introduction video on holding the ukulele, tuning the ukulele, and numbering our frets. My name is Gensen Rabacal, and I'm from the Chuck James Music School. I teach voice and ukulele. So, let's talk about holding the ukulele. You notice that my left hand holds the neck of the ukulele, while the right hand cradles the body. You want to hold this ukulele nice and gentle, as if you're holding a baby, and cradling it very nicely against your body. Alright, so that's holding the ukulele. You want to make sure that it's nice and gentle, as it's a delicate instrument, not meant to be held in dangerous ways that can damage your instrument. So then we talk about tuning. Let's talk about tuning. So we're going to start with numbering our strings. So first, we're going to pick the string with our right thumb. So while the left hand holds the ukulele around the neck area, we're going to pick our first string with our right thumb. And this is the first string that's closest to you, closest to your body. Now you notice right away, if you are good at listening to notes, your ukulele sounds a little bit higher than my ukulele. And that's because you probably have the regular basic nylon string, and that's fine, that's normal. That's what normal people have for ukuleles. Okay? So this is tuned to the note G. This should be tuned to the note G. The reason why my G is a little lower is because I have a bass string. Alright, so that's the first string, the top string. So whenever I say top string, that's tuned to the note G, that's closest to your body. Then we're going to go to our next string from the top. This is tuned to the note C. Alright, so C. This is, it should sound the same as your ukulele, to the note C. Our next string, tuned to the note E. And our last string should be tuned to the note A. If your ukulele does not sound like this, if it sounds a little higher, if it sounds a little lower, it could be out of tune. And especially if you have new strings, you want to make sure that you tune them often. So you notice on the neck, there are 4 tuning pegs. Okay, and so I'm going to put my fingers here gently on one of the tuning pegs. And I'm just going to turn them a little bit. You notice the change. This is tuned to the note G. This is the G tuning peg. And if I tune this one, okay, that is to the note C. Then we're going to go over to the left side over here. Oh, that's the note E. That's our E string. And our last string down at the bottom, that's our A string. Okay, so if you want to explore that, you can pause the video and tune your ukulele and see what happens. But the notes are G, C, E, A. These are also called open notes. G, C, E, A. The reason why we call it open notes is because our left hand doesn't hold any frets. Okay? So these are 4 notes that you can just pick on your ukulele. Great. Well, hopefully your ukulele is in tune. And now we can move on to numbering our frets. I'm just going to pick one string. Let's pick our top string. And I want to take my finger, my pointer finger, and you can use all 4 if you'd like, but I'm going to run my finger down the ukulele neck. And you notice that there are nice lines that your finger is running into. This is called the fretboard. And the fretboard is very important because when you press on the string, if you were to put pressure on the string, you don't have to press super hard because this is a delicate instrument again. So if I put my finger on a random fret. So this, make sure that your finger is in the middle between two lines, between the middle of the two lines that you're wanting to pick. Okay, so if I were to press my pointer on the G string and whatever fret I'm pressing, notice that it changes note. That's a different note. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to number our frets, just so that we have an understanding of how to do it, how to number our frets. Okay, so we're going to put our pointer on the first fret G string. It's the fret closest to the top of the neck. And make sure that your finger is in the middle, or it'll buzz like this, or it won't come out as good. So let's put our finger there and let's pick it. Sounds different, right? And remember, if your ukulele's higher, that's okay. Alright, now we're going to put our middle finger on the G string second fret, and it should sound like this. Then we're going to put our ring finger on the G string third fret, and it should sound like this. And finally, we're going to put our pinky on the fourth fret G string, and it should sound like this. And now we can move on to other strings and number our frets now that we have a number here. First fret, C string. Second fret, third fret, fourth fret. First fret, A string. Second fret, third fret, and fourth fret. And so on. So today we covered how to hold the ukulele, making sure that that body is closest to you like a baby and the neck is in your left hand. Making sure that you take good care of your instrument. We also talked about tuning and our 4 open notes. G, C, E, A. And finally, we talked about numbering our frets. First, second, third, fourth. If you'd like, you can do a little assignment with me where we play the first, second, third, and fourth fret on each string, just to get our fingers used to it. And it should sound like this. We can start by playing whole notes, which will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 3, and so forth, right? Then we can go into half notes. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and so forth. And finally, when you figured out how to number your frets, you can then turn it into quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, and. And you can always challenge yourself and go backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. And so on. This is just an exercise to help you to warm up your fingers and to number your frets. I hope you enjoyed our introduction video. And you know what? I would love to meet you in person and to give you a lesson here at the Chuck James Music School. So feel free to give us a call or look for us online. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.